Right now we are living in what we call as the Asian century, where there's a lot of buzz about the growing promise about Asia. And Singapore is living amidst those three major countries, India, China, Indonesia. Together, in terms of population, these countries account for almost 45% of the population on Earth. But also economically, they are growing into major countries who are contributing. Already India and China have been recognized. Indonesia is growing in this ladder. But interestingly, they also have huge challenges. It may be migration of their population from the rural to the urban areas, or from their countries to the rest of the world, but also other challenges: education, infrastructure, public health. And these are becoming interesting to study. So at NUS, at the Global Asia Institute, we now have a Center for Comparative Asia Research with the name of Mr. J.Y. Pillai. And we're researching about these countries. Our interest is to look at the long-term scenario for these countries. 20 years from now, what will these countries look like? What are the problems that they will have and how they can be solved? In that, I feel that NUS has a major role to play. Many universities, the business schools, for example, create leaders who change business for the future. In the same way, I think NUS has a role to play in terms of creating future leaders for these countries, because they need lots of leaders who can go and solve these problems. So we want to participate in that generation of leaders who will be created for helping these countries. And Singapore provides a fantastic place in terms of what we can study, how these countries can learn by observing Singapore, at the same time how Singapore can offer its experience for these countries. Let me take one example: drinking water. Many cities in India, China, Indonesia, you can't drink the water from the taps. But at some point, they need to become like what we have in Singapore. You open the tap, you can drink the water, because this is necessary for the economic progress and also for good public health. How can we translate the experience? How we can give them the knowledge that they need to really make these successes happen, but within a much shorter period of time. Singapore may have taken 20 years to achieve this success in water. But the big cities in India, China may not want to wait for 20 years. They might want to do it in 10 years or even a shorter period of time. What can we offer? New solutions, new innovation. So these are examples of what is the potential that is there, and these create huge business opportunities. And we like to create that generation of leaders in business, in public administration, and in societies who can transform these societies. That is the big picture challenge that I'm studying about keenly.